So, one thing you need to understand is before you start graphing is to understand what type of data you have. So, data can be divided into two categories predominantly. One called a qualitative, the other a quantitative. Let's have a look at the quantitative bit. This can be further broken down into two categories: continuous or discrete. Now, some examples of continuous data is, say, when you're recording height of a person, or other people, or finding the weight of their bags, or you're trying to measure how far they can kick a football. So, because when we measure things, it can have continuous numbers. So, for example, height could be 1.76 meters, or if you do it precisely, even further, you can have 1.765 meters, and so on. Now, discrete data. This data is they have here's some examples here. It has a finite number of values, and the values cannot be subdivided. For example, the number of parts damaged in shipment. You can have whole number categories like 30 parts, 40 parts. The number of games the All Blacks have won every year since the year 2000. So that comes in whole number categories, say 5 games, 10 games, 15 games, or 21 games, etc. You can't have they have won 1.57 games. So that would be your quantitative data. Your qualitative data, now this, I've put three types here. One of them is being binary. Now, the word binary means two, in two categories. So, for example, if I was to ask you, answer in yes or no, please, do you love chocolate ice cream? You could go yes or no. So it has only two categories. Did you pass your last stats exam? Yes or no. Would you like to see school start earlier? Yes or no. There could be many other examples. Okay, only two options. Now, the other one is called ordinal variables with an ordered series. For examples, your preference. You could have how much do you enjoy something, starting with a scale of 1 being least and 5 being enjoyed amazingly well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's an ordered series. You could also have an ordered series such as an exam result, an NCE internal exam result not achieved, achieved merit and excellence. Now, the last one I have is a nominal data where the order doesn't matter. For example, if I was to say students' choice of color preference in terms of cars, some may write down red, blue, green, pink, green, whatever. So order here does not matter. Now, it's very important for you to understand the type of data you have in order to create an appropriate graph. I want to keep my video short, so watch the next one on the types of graph you can draw with what type of data you have.